accountant, but I worked with a multinational company for 23 years and spent the last 14 years working period with a plantation company. And that is what I'm doing now. I established the company, AOPL, and the main purpose is to do what I learned in the plantation, that is producing palm oil. We do this on a family land which is not big enough to supply enough fruits to the mill. And therefore, we are promoting the growth of oil palm in the whole catchment area. That is in the Upper Manya District Assembly. And we have 100 ad growers. An association has been formed, and we have the financial operators being the Upper Manya Rural Bank, and our business, Asare Odometa Plantation Limited, is the technical operator. We provide technical advice and knowledge to the farmers. But we have also, in addition, added a piggery and livestock production to the whole business. While I worked with my former employers, they had a very successful agro scheme, and I saw how it elevated the people in the area from poverty. So I said to myself, when I retire, I'll do a similar thing in my area. So this is mainly what inspired me to undertake this project. It is not really about money, but about a social service to the people in the Upper Manya district. My experience with the engine business plan competition was a wonderful one. My background is accountancy. We did learn a bit about preparing business plans during my studies, and I had, during my working life, done a few business plans. But I learned a number of new things on the workshop, and it gave me the confidence that I could present my business plan to any financier and get a nod for it. So it was not only what I learned there, but the networking we built up there, it was wonderful. I mean, as we speak now, I get my seedlings from one of the participants, and I'm expecting another one to come and help me build a fireplace. We started this business mainly from personal resources, and it was as if there was no end to capital expenditure. With the participation in the plan, I became a finalist and I got some award, and I managed to use some of it to pay for a pig weir which I had desired for so long. And then we also got a very powerful water pumping machine to help boost our vegetable production at the lakeside. And we're starting sheep and goats rearing. We also managed to buy some chain link fencing from wire weaving to fence the whole place, and that is happening now. Apart from winning the £6,000 as one of the finalists, the aftercare program has been extremely useful. I've had a chance of participating in a workshop on how I could register my products with the Foods and Drug Authority. And we've also had a consultant assigned to us, and he's visited the site and made a lot of useful suggestions. He's actually currently working on the job descriptions for my workers and also an organogram for the business. The dream I have is to make the Asisawa district an oil palm market. Currently we have maize and cassava being one of the major products we produce in the district. And I thought that it would be useful to add palm oil so that people would travel from far and near to not only come and buy maize and cassava, but will also buy palm oil, just like people travel to the Kede area to buy palm oil. We intend to do that in the district. The advice I will have for people venturing into new businesses is not to be limited by the fact that they don't have enough cash to start a business. I think the most important thing is the idea. Once you have a good idea, you could sell it, and once people believe in your idea, they will be willing to release cash or open avenues for you to get money at a reasonable cost to start the business. So people should just get good ideas, and the good ideas will generate the cash for the business. I will definitely recommend the Engine Business Plan Writing Competition to any new person venturing into business because I found it very useful for my business, and therefore I believe that others will also have the same feeling when they get onto it. I've actually printed out copies from the website and distributed 3 out to friends to participate on this call. So it's something I would always talk about and tell people to join. I would want to encourage this business plan writing competition to be sustained, especially in these days when the government is unable to employ all people coming out of the tertiary institutions, that we should have people try and think that you don't need to carry your certificates around looking for a job, but you could start something. Once you have a bright idea, you could start some business on your own. I want to sincerely thank UK Aid, and especially David, who actually visited my project and gave me a lot more encouragement. And then TechnoSafe, for especially this engine project. The aftercare is the most valuable, and I think that it should be sustained because it will help reduce the level of unemployment we have in our country.